Welcome to our 5th annual Global User Conference, Illuminate 2021. Yesterday and early this morning, you joined us for certification trainings, workshops, master classes, and of course, our Women in STEM breakout session. Thank you for your time and commitment to our community. Following me today will be observability and security tracks featuring customer case studies and of course, our Sumo experts. We're excited about the content we have to share with you today. So let's get started. Over the last 5 years at our annual conference, I've talked to you about the economy we all compete in. I call it the intelligence economy because data is the byproduct or exhaust of all digital businesses. How fast you and your companies analyze and react to real-time signals in your data will separate the digital business winners from the losers. 2 years ago, I said, to succeed in the intelligence economy, digital transformation requires everyone to modernize your applications, migrate to the cloud or multi-cloud environments, transform security analytics and operations, increase DevSecOps collaborations, and derive greater intelligence from your data. And no matter your progress along this process, the pressure to transform continues to accelerate. In a US study we commissioned late 2020, we confirmed that a majority of companies have accelerated their digital transformation plans due to COVID-19. Today, we all navigate our personal and work lives through an unprecedented mix of virtual, hybrid, and distributed life and work conditions. And it's not going away or changing. I'm grateful that we all live in an era of digital transformation that enables all of us to address these new norms. But I will submit to you today that the collective challenge that our community faces has grown to be more than just the pressures to digitally transform. It's all about digital services. You're relying on them more and more to innovate and grow. Because, as we know, digital transformation makes you more reliant on more software or code to run your businesses. Your services, such as your microservices-based applications, need to be built, managed, and secured across a lifecycle, each one. For example, the Netflix service comprises 1,000 different microservices. The more services you have, the more complex it becomes. And complexity is the top challenge for dev teams of all sizes and maturity in building, managing, and securing microservices architectures. But I believe digital service complexity for organizations is more than just that. Digital services are becoming the foundation of your entire digital organization, driving revenue and productivity. Your organizations are not just building them as in microservices. You're renting them in the form of SaaS productivity applications, now standard in any large, small, new, or legacy companies and organizations. In fact, a recent 2020 industry study found that organizations worldwide use an average of 80 SaaS applications, comprising 70% of their total software usage that year. And it's very likely that you're also leveraging digital services through outsourcing internal services, like your data centers, infrastructure, or applications, and other business functions which are managed by various service providers. But that's not all. The life cycle to manage all of this is high velocity, requiring you to manage your services across performance, security, reliability metrics continuously. And that's what you use Sumo Logic for. As a community, we're doing this every day. In short, you and your organizations have essentially become what I have referred to as brokers of digital services, making the entire organization, every function, accountable to driving customer experience delight. As digital service broker, you face a new set of challenges on top of the challenges just to transform. Your tool consumption is increasing across your organization, and your technology foundation looks like this, but even more complex. It's become riddled with a mixture of disparate technologies, both old and new, most of which don't talk to each other, and each with their own element manager that you must deal with. And unfortunately, that causes your existing complexity to even be more complex and challenging because your tech stack is expanding. It's further complicating visibility into your infrastructure and applications, which in turn compounds your existing data deluge challenge. And it keeps continuously changing rapidly. If all that's not enough, as your digital footprint expands, so does your supply chain, which, as we all have witnessed, broadens attack surface, making data and service security even more challenging and complex. One example is the development and management of microservices-based architectures like Kubernetes. Let's hear from one of our customers, SAP, on the challenges with their journey.
I think for us, Kubernetes transition really was a one-to-one mapping from our world in VMware, where now today all the applications that have migrated over are essentially still represented in a very similar fashion as they were in the past. However, we're starting to now see the business really lean more on microservices architecture for new applications and even splitting out features from existing application capabilities, which then creates a bigger issue for telemetry and observability issues between all of those platforms. So it's been a very interesting transition from alerting and monitoring perspective.
Unfortunately, relying on a multitude of tool and various domain element managers to individually help solve for this complexity is insufficient and, of course, costly. How can Sumo Logic help? Our value has been and continues to be focused on enabling you to bring it all together. As a community, we have worked together on a strategy to fuel the intelligence economy with 3 objectives. First, unify modern application and machine data. Second, making machine data analytics ubiquitous across organizations. And third, drive cloud-scale economics for machine data. While we continuously improve on this, we largely accomplish that together. We've pioneered the continuous intelligence category, and together built the industry's first and only cloud-native continuous intelligence platform. And adoption of our platform continues to grow tremendously. As a community, we've grown data ingest by 70% and analysis by over 40% in just 1 year. Our strategy to give you the scale and elasticity you need to build, run, and manage your digital businesses and services remains an ongoing commitment and focus. However, to address the resulting growing complexity I just outlined earlier, we need to further develop and expand on our strategy by enabling advanced analytics for all at the speed of modern business. This requires the further removal of various barriers to capture more data, faster remediation, and advanced analytics across all use cases. To accomplish this, Sumo is providing you and our community with the following. First, a universal data collection capability, including open telemetry for seamless and simple data capture. Second, open frameworks to easily integrate, orchestrate, and automate remediation actions using low code, and to plug in proprietary machine learning models to make them part of your observability, security, business, and/or customer intelligence workflows. And third, our continued focus on cloud-native platform, delivering comprehensive, domain-specific, advanced analytics to further speed actions for intelligent decision-making. Let me walk through what we're doing in each area, including new enhancements we're announcing today. First, we're driving data portability and interoperability with a universal data collection strategy. As you can see with this diagram, the breadth of Sumo's capabilities has continuously expanded in order to pull in your data in the way that serves you best. Regardless of location or type, we seamlessly capture your data and transform it instantly into real-time analytics and insights for singular visibility across your complex, modern application environments. In addition, we've been delivering on our open commitment and have been standardizing on open telemetry to collect your logs, metrics, traces across the entire application stack with the introduction of Open Telemetry Distro, our next generation agent collector that's now in beta. The net result? This gives you the best flexibility and choice and puts you in control of your data. You no longer must leverage proprietary expensive agents, which, as we all know, are hard to maintain, or a complicated set of multiple disparate tools to achieve the visibility you need in this ever-increasing complex technology environment. Second, we're introducing Open Integration Framework, a new capability to enable you to easily add actions to existing integrations without the need to modify existing code. Customers and partners can use the Open Integration Framework to easily orchestrate and automate workflows with Sumo Logic and other tools, making it easier than ever to identify an issue, discover the cause, and then automatically remediate it. This enables security and IT operations teams, not just engineering, to get faster time to value using low code. With the Open Integration Framework, Sumo makes the process of aggregating, analyzing, and acting on meaningful data easier than ever. In addition, we're further doubling down to empower you by building an open analytics framework to power your custom analytics with Sumo Logic. Yes, we have heard you, but this isn't entirely a new focus for us. In fact, since 2018, when we first introduced our global intelligence service, which included easy integrations with leading data science tools, you've been asking for a way to plug in these models to view the analytics as part of your observability, security, and other business workflows in Sumo Logic. The list of use cases that would benefit from this is endless, such as an airline assessing their customer experience across touchpoints so they can score, visualize, and alert on it, or an e-commerce company forecasting visitor traffic of its digital service by country and alerting on users if traffic deviates from forecast for faster troubleshooting in Sumo, or city municipalities to better manage traffic lights and congestion. We are building this framework and will offer a preview of this later this year. While this innovative and exciting capability is right around the corner, that's not all. Thirdly, and most importantly, we are passionately committed to delivering our platform with the most embedded advanced analytics to support your observability and security use cases. And with our recent acquisition of Sensu, we're expanding our commitment to developers and open source. Let's quickly review the improvements we've driven since the last time we gathered, in addition to some new announcements. Since the last Illuminate, we provided over 120 plus improvements, including major release updates, new application integrations and updates, and new solutions. In the core platform, a few examples include Sumo Orgs, providing multi-account management, cloud-to-cloud integration framework for secure data interoperability, and faster, intelligent, out-of-the-box machine learning based on advanced analytics, such as log, reduce, optimize. And speaking of advanced analytics, today we're announcing comprehensive alert response, which leverages domain analytics and machine learning to provide contextual alert information to speed troubleshooting, enabling you to move beyond manual diagnostics and troubleshooting of your issues faster. But that's not all. In the last year, we've expanded our highly differentiated global intelligence service capability to enable you to benchmark your operations and security indicators against thousands of similar implementations across operations and security use cases. New technologies supported our Amazon CloudTrail for DevOps, Kubernetes, Nginx, Apache, Apache Tomcat, and more. But one thing I'm very excited about is a truly unique offering, our Global Intelligence for Security Insights, designed for security analysts to help them prioritize insights detected by our leading cloud-native SIEM, which leverages an ML-based confidence score to see if the insight should be actionable. For observability, we continue to deepen our capability with many new improvements, including enhancements to AWS environments, distributed tracing, and our root cause explorer. Most recently, we also expanded our capability to service maps and dashboards, span analytics, real user monitoring, or RUM. These enhancements enable comprehensive visibility of your service and component dependencies, speeds analysis across transaction traces, logs, and metrics, and ultimately lets you quickly understand and troubleshoot customer transaction experiences. But it doesn't stop there. As you may know, historically, our observability solution has always included a strong commitment to developers, enabling them to monitor and troubleshoot their development pipelines and improve the speed and quality of their release cycles with solutions like our software development optimization that we released last year. However, as application modernization continues to accelerate, developers are under more pressure to release faster, giving rise to low-code platforms and monitoring as code as a mainstay approach to collect, diagnose, process, and remediate, or self-healing, all defined as code. That's why we're extremely proud to welcome Sensu to the Sumo family and solution portfolio, enabling us to offer a more cost-effective, cloud-agnostic observability pipeline coupled with our comprehensive analytics-based observability platform for both infrastructure and application monitoring. This also further reinforces Sumo's commitment to open source to drive deeper engagement with the developer and DevOps communities. In support of developers and infrastructure admins adopting open source monitoring, Sumo has increased the capabilities of Sumo Logic Free to include Sensu's check-based monitoring as code and open telemetry distro alongside our existing analytics capabilities. In addition, for Sensu customers who want an integrated analytics engine to produce insights for their observability pipeline data, we are launching Sensu Plus. With simple node-based pricing, customers now have access to a single integrated solution for check-based monitoring as code. With the addition of Sensu to our platform offerings, we provide support for over 1.5 million hosts and growing. But we all know it's not just about observability. It's also about security transforming for the cloud era. Over our history, we built the most comprehensive portfolio of security analytics solutions to enable our customers to monitor, detect, and investigate security threats from the cloud to the edge to the user. And a few weeks ago, we further improved this with the availability of our latest security offering, Sumo Logic Cloud SOAR, to help organizations further modernize their security operations center. Sumo Logic Cloud SOAR improves SOC productivity, increases visibility, enhances incident response, and helps security professionals make insightful decisions. Our SOAR offering also integrates seamlessly with over 200 third-party security and IT tools, and of course, natively with the Sumo Logic solutions. And that's not all. Sumo continues to push the envelope to modernize security to the cloud with our leadership position and capabilities. Case in point, we're proud to be recognized as a visionary in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for SIEM, which validates our strategy for innovation, roadmap, and execution for cloud-native security solutions. And today, we're announcing 2 significant enhancements to our cloud security analytics and monitoring solution to significantly improve security posture management, including modern workload protection, which protects workloads in modern and legacy environments, including servers, virtual machines, containers, serverless functions via cloud and hybrid cloud. Next, OpenXDR. Out-of-the-box OpenXDR threat detection and response support using native capabilities and, more importantly, heterogeneous and vendor-agnostic integrations across best-of-breed tools through EDR, NDR, TI, and MDR partners. Our mission that we share with you, all of you, is to build the most comprehensive continuous intelligence platform, delivering data portability and interoperability, advanced analytics, and domain-specific insights to enable you to address the growing complexity of digital transformation, digital services, and modern businesses. And ultimately, to empower the people who power modern business. All of you, the digital service brokers. We're excited to have customers and partners sharing their Sumo experience stories at Illuminate. Here are a few clips of how they're leveraging Sumo Logic across observability and security use cases.
And then along comes Kubernetes, which took off really fast in popularity. And the SRE team had some trouble getting our APM in there. Fortunately, we were able to get Sumo in there pretty easy. And then Kubernetes became an option. And we had some trouble getting our APM in there, but we were able to get Sumo Logic in there easy. And fortunately, Sumo Logic has come a long way since we just used it as a log aggregator. Now has a lot of the features that our APM has. So by flipping on all the switches, the logs, metrics, and traces, we're now getting all of the information that we need in Kubernetes. So in Kubernetes, Sumo is our go-to tool.
And I think any business would appreciate your guys' pricing model on data source ingestion. Just the way that you guys allow us to, per our use case, if we're bringing in data into your CSE, your SIM solution, and there's actual correlation happening, you get, you're getting charged the certain rate there. But if you have use cases where, hey, all I need to do is store this data for a year. That's all I need to do with it. I don't actually need it for any correlation, for any logical means, then that's a different rate. And not many solutions offer that. It was basically all or nothing. You're ingesting it, you're paying whatever the flat rate is, which was a pain point, because then at that point we're forced to, leave out data that could be valuable in detections.
Because we had been growing quickly this year, just really consolidating and having a common view across all our teams and product lines, and trying to get that set up a system where leadership can kind of like get signals from the teams about what's going well, what's not going well, and be able to visualize it. And with Sumo Logic, that's part of the tool set that we're using to do that.
One of my favorite tool that comes out of the box with AWS Observability is the root cause explorer. Root cause explorer is very important for me and is my favorite due to two reasons. One, starting from the principle that outages are usually resolved by looking at relationship between resources and services, and looking at a complex environment such as AWS, the root cause explorer comes in handy and allow us to debug outages by correlating and contextualizing events across our AWS stack.
It took the technologies that we use, the resourcing that we have on our teams, the training that we have for those teams, and even provided for a convergence. I think of, as George stated, Sumo has taken a forward leap and combined IT, security, and governance. Well, you're seeing this convergence happen all over the place now, where IT and security are using the same tools. They have converged. The network has become the cloud. And now you need platforms that help you have visibility to the cloud and allow you to apply control to that data usage and access.
Thank you to you, our customers and partners who are delivering content at this year's Illuminate event. We appreciate your partnership and your commitment. Over half our breakout sessions today will be delivered by Sumo Logic customers and partners. We encourage you to check it out. And to all of you watching, a big heartfelt thanks for being part of Sumo Logic community, for joining us at our 5th annual Illuminate conference. Together, let's win in the intelligence economy. Enjoy the rest of the conference.